The word is the first in my head. I think it's, we want to have a what? What did you sleep in and you were sucking last second?
What did I see?
Did you do work after the last syringe right in front of me?
Are you asking about Nasalam?
Yeah.
I did both. As soon as you started moving.
I hate the notes liking house as time, but I don't want to stomach. I can't have time to say. Like, I don't want to. I want it. Thank you just for getting him back good.
Yeah.
How was I supposed to sleep on cream pie?
I didn't understand that, sorry.
Like how much cool, how much on the feelings from that?
Not sure.
I guess I just really like just want to fucking sure. Do I first take your messaging way to fucking permit that again?
I'm sorry, Casey, I didn't understand that. Did you have what?
You know my tits ahead of time with mocha headphones.
I can't quite understand it yet, sorry.
The way the amount of the lights.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
the lights.
Inside my head feels sunburned. I didn't take around too much. I didn't take a little more right sound. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
No, not quite. Were the lights different than they usually are?
I didn't like to. I take another sleep today. Because I met here feels now it's asleep inside.
I'm sorry, I can't quite understand you, Casey.
It's what I wanted.
Yeah.
It's gonna make a more heavy exercise.
Yeah.
So if I could if I have for my health to make you feel peppers, paint for once in a while, let's feed on, it'll be better.
Okay.
See if that makes sense.
Yeah. You'll make more sense in a few minutes, I'm sorry.
I have a pain heaven.
You have a pain?
And I need to replace something up from Pake Me at that question. Like a, I don't know, whatever if it's the mage, if it's the gardeners, the Grace don't mind if then you can do it on and bring up. Because that gets, especially if I go for the river one brings me that I was with it was Rufio. Does that make sense?
No, I'm so sorry, Casey. I'm really trying, but I just can't quite understand you yet. I can understand some of the words.
I want a mech and it's one I wanted to mirror it. I have it.
You have a headache.
I'm headache.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And
so,
I need to
Tylenol.
create the pain medical like a few women letting what we have in those things. Pen meds send in that
A nasal lamp
yeah,
gives you a headache.
Yeah.
You want to get on top of it and take it.
Yeah.
Take Tylenol now.
Yeah, if I take 2, I
Yep.
come out that.
Yep.
I'll have a pain.
Right. Let me get you Tylenol. Yep. Do you think you can swallow this, Casey?
Oh, gosh.
Okay. Got it. It's 2. Here's the Tylenol. Pills. 2 regular strength Tylenol.
What did I see I was feeling with him?
What did you say you were feeling?
Like, what did you feel like what did you feel I felt like?
You were distressed. And you were sure you were going to have a seizure. But you weren't moving at all.
Remember I on the sip of the... What about the way that I'm sleepy.
Yeah, that's right. The way during the seizure?
Did you see, if you have out his, he used to have, the words was, it was about, what was the next one I was going to say?
Do you want me to just tell you what I saw?
Okay.
Because maybe that's what you're asking. You called me down. You were sure you were going to have a seizure. You were talking a little bit of nonsense, but you're sure you're going to have it. You said give the nasal lamp, but you weren't. There wasn't any movement yet. So then once there was movement, it wasn't a lot of movement. I gave both nasal-ams right away. And it was like, yeah, you're good. Right there. Good. Gotcha. And then you were talking nonsense, really loud, like you were distressed, like you were trying to say what was happening for 20 or 30 seconds while you were mildly convulsive.
Did I tell you not only what the so much stuff going on about how much of the stuff I was feeling of it? Like what I was feeling.
What were you feeling?
What was that something that I found out? Like, could you hear Tyrion about some team to sabotage my temperature?
I can't totally understand the question.
The one from the movie just Mystery Fest. No, back. No, it's for maybe the things that I see in the treasure mystery. And I feel like it's gonna win. I'm going to this man because I wanted surprise. You wanted surprise me. I think. When it was in what I thought. Seizure. Seizure.
The seizure.
Seizure. I was seizing.
You were seeing.
They front. So we can launch Friday with the seafood train. And I would see. And the show, they with the tay. A lot of it around and about is the. I have done for a long way. We can with and we can mooch of a different from the Shuvimi.
Are you describing what was happening during the seizure?
I'm trying to say Adam's running again, but before you couldn't see him. But maybe I might have shown you a little bit about Todd about how it feels. I kind of want him to be through. I couldn't that I want it to be the way it sheds. The show TV.
The show?
With, that's... He's like he was a making bread, like he was a house he might have about the way that it is there's gotta be something else.
I understood that.
You what, Ocean?
I understood that you just said there's got to be something else I can think of.
I'm having a trouble getting it.
I know. I know.
I mean, I could just try to wait. But I'm on a remember if I get something. I think that when I'm curious, it's like all of the guy who's in this that with squat. After you know,
I don't know what that is. I'm so sorry.
From the, I can't remember all the names of them. I believe they can't the rest of them. It's a rumen a ways how you can do he wants it to be shay about him. That's pretty job. All years are pretty tracks on it. Watch me pretty. Tell me out. I can't say the word.
I know. I heard that.
The ones from the movies.
What?
You know what I'm talking about?
Well, I heard that. The ones from the movies.
Which movies?
I don't... Are you talking about a guy from a movie? Or the scrolling?
While I was trying to fall asleep, you heard me talking about who's like the like one from a Mo from that was the movie grieves the movies
Uh-huh.
happening that I love.
Okay.
And it's him with it's the, do you know what I'm trying to talk about?
It's a movie. Are you talking about a
movie? Yeah,
or a show or a movie?
The one who is it tells about.
Is it a documentary?
Unstructured for what?
Is it a documentary movie?
Managed isn't what that is though, right? Because Hunter Tricky is the one has one movie. It's the patron and street. I want it to be, I want it to be Harvard class and Post-Seizure. Now it pants like this. Lights, that I can't figure it out.
What movie it is?
I can't figure out what I'm trying to say, and I can't.
Okay.
It's this show that the guy who died.
Uh-huh.
The guy who's in the Dode.
In what? He died
in 2022.
2022.
No, 2020. The giant who died in 2018.
2018.
Who did and
Bob Ross.
What?
Bob Ross? No. Sorry.
Bob Ross?
The painter.
No.
Okay,
I'm talking about
Yeah.
I get it when I'm when I'm falling asleep during the series. I think that I'm seeing.
Okay.
I'll think that I'm going. It's he has a you know how with the Indiana Jones, not Indiana Jones,
Raiders.
What did you say?
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
That's the movie, right?
Okay. Yes.
Jason and Runner of Oscars. It's a like I think I'm seeing. What I'm trying to say is the guy who holds. Okay, so that's the in each thing. There's 3 places that they are next to each other.
Okay.
It's one of them size. Sometimes describes to be an animal. It's a pineapple.
Okay.
And the door. You open the door. And he's like a. What is it called? The character name. It's yellow. SpongeBob.
You always see SpongeBob when you are starting to have a seizure. Is that right?
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get it.
Okay.
And I get that.
Right.
Did I say that this time? When I was starting to...
No,
hear
but
it?
maybe that's what you were talking about. That was like, seemed like nonsense to me, but it seemed like
That's what I was...
something was wrong.
Yeah.
Like, or you were desperately trying to convey something.
I'm just trying to explain...
That it was SpongeBob.
That's what that was.
That when the seizure started.
Uh-huh.
You were seeing, like, scenes from SpongeBob or something.
Yeah, and I just think, like, it was, Sandy,
yeah.
Sarah's the... Sarah was... No. Sandy. Sanda was the one who does the... What is that called?
Well, there's a crab. There's a snail. There's a Patrick Sea Star.
Oh yeah,
Patrick.
Uh-huh.
I can look
And
Plankton.
Patrick.
Patrick.
Right. Patrick Star.
Patrick, that's the...
Campfire song.
The star.
That's the star.
Right?
Yes. Yeah. The star. Sea Star.
Mm-hmm.
Squidward. Sandy Cheeks.
Yeah.
Sandy Cheeks.
Indiana Jones, that's right.
What does that have to do with Indiana Jones?
Then Ryan G. It's in an iron. Indiana Jones have to do something. No, Indiana Jones is in the other movie.
Okay.
They what's the one who...
Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, what's her name? What's that name?
Mr. Krabs. He's the crab.
Doesn't he have a...
He owns the Krusty Krab. Krabby Patty.
That's his his game.
That's his job.
That's his job.
Yeah.
Job,
his
yeah.
game, sure. Or he's the owner of that place, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Can you give me some water?
Yeah.
I feel really...
It's here. You see it? Okay. Oh, yeah, I can fill it. Hang on.
How long did that last?
Here's some water for you. It's pretty... Yeah. I got you, I think. It's full and it's open. Full and open.
Not really sure if there's anything I should...
Here's the lid.
What's this?
The lid for the bottle. But you're telling me you see stuff from SpongeBob during your aura,
Yeah.
right? And when the seizure starts.
What do you hear me say when I talk about stuff like that as I'm getting did you hear me say it?
Yeah, you were talking. You were you were talking really loud, like so like something was wrong, or you really wanted to convey something.
Yeah.
But it was nonsense to me. Like it was total nonsense.
You couldn't hear any of the.
I could hear that you were talking. I couldn't understand the words. I mean, you called me down. You said, "Dad, I'm going to have a seizure." I understood that. And then you got on the ground and you said you wanted the nasal am. But then once you started moving, and you didn't move much, then you were talking nonsense like that.
I wanted, because I couldn't. I wasn't. My whole body wasn't moving yet.
Right.
I wanted to try to explain things.
That's what it seemed like.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it seemed like.
But it didn't make sense.
Nobody could have understood it. No.
What did I say?
You know, it was like syllables.
Really?
It was just garbled. You were clearly trying to convey something. You know, but you were trying to tell me that you were seeing SpongeBob scenes or stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
Like that's specifically what you were seeing. And this happens often, right?
But you just have no idea. You just did not.
I couldn't understand a word of it.
No
clues. No, like, Patrick, nothing.
Did I say Patrick?
No, you didn't. I'm saying you didn't do anything like that. So I had no clues at all. But it was kind of unusual in that you were trying to explain it this time, right? And that's what you were desperately trying to do, I think. But you did now. So now we know, right? Because you did just explain it afterwards.
Just finally.
Taken you half an hour to be able to form some words, but basically SpongeBob. Which is just crazy.
What's the one?
Squidward. Is it like something upsetting about SpongeBob, or it's just
what I think about.
It's
just in my mind. It's like,
yeah.
It's like it's something that comes over my mind.
Like every time,
Yeah,
that's so weird.
I used to have it more like. It used to be more like I would see Sandy cheeks. Like in the side of my vision.
Like at the border of the lights?
Yeah, like I would
right.
see Sandy. Or Breen for my peripheral vision.
Yeah.
I didn't think. I thought that what I was saying, I thought I was saying something logical when I was talking.
Well, undoubtedly logical to you.
Yeah, like I thought.
You thought you were expressing it correctly. Yeah. And post-ictal, you knew that you weren't able to get the words to me correctly, right? Because I kept saying I don't understand.
At the beginning, yeah, but
right.
I mean before. I'm talking about before the post-ictal.
Yeah.
Not post-ictal. The one at the beginning.
Yeah. The aura.
Right.
So, did you think that I would understand what you were saying in the aura?
I thought you would understand what I was saying, but I guess
So it's puzzling. It's like it's surprising to you now to hear that I couldn't understand that.
Couldn't understand what I was saying.
Right. It was completely incomprehensible.
Were they any real words?
No, there were like syllables. That's why I keep saying, you know.
Wow.
Right. It's like scat singing, kind of, but not as bad.
Yeah, I would take a seizure over scat singing any day.
I doubt that.
That's true. Well, it's close.
Haven't you been through enough?
Did you do 2?
Yep.
On that? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't even really feel it this time. It's funny.
Yeah, I mean, I did them right away once you started moving, but that seemed early to me, you know. Because you barely moved.
But it was so
right
intense for me.
Right, I know.
Like, oh my god. Like,
right, I know.
I was doing on the game.
You were playing a game?
Playing a game,
yeah.
I put my I don't know. I was in the middle of the game.
Okay.
I probably died in the game unless I miraculously haven't died yet.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
How did I lose on that?
First seizure of the year.
Yeah. Just making notes.
Did you give me payments?
Yes, about 10 minutes ago.
And I took...
You took 2 regular strength Tylenol.
Okay, great. I've been taking Tylenol, maybe every what's a few times a week.
Okay, so more than before.
More than I have definitely more than like 2 months ago.
Right. So interesting.
Just more than. I prefer to not take that much.
Right.
It seems to be regardless of the amount of tea I drink.
Yeah, right. Okay. You haven't taken any Loraz this week, have you? Or did you take some of those? You didn't tell me if you did.
I did take one. It was late. But I was not taking Loraz for like 2 or 3 days after my really long stretch of doing it, like
right.
6 days in a row.
So then maybe yesterday or something you took one.
It would have been yesterday. Yeah, so yesterday I took one. I don't know about the day before that, but then before that it was I think 2 days off. So still I wouldn't like to go that long, but
no, that's less. That's good.
it's better. Yeah. That seems like that helped a lot.
What?
what happened in terms of my symptoms from my scenario.
Like the nasal am helped?
The nasal am, or it just chance, like it's just different for some reason. I don't know. How long was it?
The whole thing?
Yeah. I don't know if you timed it.
Oh, I timed it. I mean, I don't know how to say when it ended. It was either 3 minutes or 1 minute. Because after...
It was... Yeah.
Well, it was what?
It was like I couldn't talk until there was a moment where I was like, oh. Okay.
You did. The end was clear, and so that was 3 minutes.
That was 3 minutes.
But the last 2 minutes of those 3, you were just like doing fish mouth.
Literally?
Yeah. And there wasn't any other movement. I don't know what the hell that is.
My feeling is that because we got that, we used that on the early side, I feel like it just lessens the I mean...
Yeah, the intensity of the symptoms.
intensity.
Although, you're super scrambled after this one.
Sure.
But you've been trying to talk the whole time.
Yeah, usually I was just...
You just snore for 10 to 30 minutes, but you were like alert conscious clearly right away and trying to talk. But we're already like almost 50 minutes out and you're still talking. Like I can...
Only 15 minutes?
50,
50, yeah.
And your speech is just now getting close to baseline. But even...
That's like average-ish.
Yeah, I guess just that more typically you don't try to talk the whole time because maybe you're more out. But this time, like once you let down and it was clearly over, then it was just a few seconds before you were trying to explain SpongeBob, essentially, is what I understand now.
Well, I wanted to try to figure out that.
So I think we've got good record of that, right? So, yeah. You gave me so many clues, but it was a sponge. I was trying to think of actors or people, or it's a fucking sponge. No wonder I couldn't think of it. A guy who...
Yeah.
And I think you even did this. You're like, yeah, right? Like
I did that?
Yeah, and you kind of sang the song, I think. I've recorded the whole thing, but I'll be damned if I was gonna...
I'm sure I wouldn't
get that, even though now it seems obvious that it was a talking sponge.
And I probably just messed it up anyways, saying... Because I'm getting the things wrong, the words wrong. I mean, I already feel more accurate.
You're 100%.
Right
now you sound 100% accurate, just like you've had 4 beers. Mm-hmm. So, but at the beginning, I couldn't understand any of the words, or just like an occasional word. You know, you said movie a number of times.
Which is funny because it's a TV show.
I know.
Not a movie.
I know.
So I probably just didn't.
Yeah. It was not a physically intense seizure.
I agree.
That was your experience, yeah.
And that's part of the reason I realized that I hit you on the arm or your leg.
Yeah,
or something.
Yeah. You're trying to... Well, I think you were frustrated that you couldn't communicate.
I couldn't get
I know. Clear. That was super clear. Yeah. And it was pissing you off. Yeah. Which makes sense.
Because like when I can't lose, when I don't have the ability to be direct about stuff, and I feel like I'm in such an emergency. I'm like trying to get people to be like, like, hey, like, this is, even though it's not like we didn't have everything we needed to do. It's just like, I think it's just like an emotional thing.
It's like an emergency in your head. Yeah, of course it is. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
This is what I get for watching 30 minutes of football.
Oh God, here we go.
I almost want to text and tell him. I don't think I will text him tonight, but...
Dear, I watched football for 30 minutes and I had a seizure. Have a good night.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Coincidental, I'm sure, but just to be sure, you'll never watch football again. Which was your plan anyway?
Mm-hmm. The 30 minutes, the whole section afterwards, like 20-minute stretch of it being so much less, so not intense, but clearly still being in a seizure state. Like that whole time, it was quiet, but I was not relaxed at all, and I could not move. I could not.
Clearly, right.
Like I wasn't able to choose anything.
Are we talking about the 2 minutes when you're doing fish mouth?
Yeah. That's good to know that, because since I can't, I didn't feel that. I
don't know if that means you're trying to talk or if that's just the movement that was remaining.
No, that was not. Unless I.
That was involuntary. Yeah.
That was not voluntary.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't see that every time.
Are my eyes open?
They might have been open. I should have looked for that. They might have been open at that time. Not tracking, but I'm sorry, I'm not sure.
I've been going through r/epilepsy more recently. It makes me want to keep doing it more. I was using it, well, whatever. And I saw post a video recently of someone who, she's like having a seizure, but she's not really, you can tell she's having a seizure because of, it's like if you just took a picture of her, you wouldn't think so. She was just like sitting on a couch, and it's just about her face, like her face moving around and then blinking like fast.
Yeah.
Like it's all these things where it's like from from one block away, you wouldn't be able to see movement, but really so much.
Is she conscious? Like, does she know what's happening around her?
I don't think so.
So it's like some sort of absence seizure, probably.
Yeah, right.
But prolonged.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I should say though, the start felt the exact same as all seizures do.
Okay.
Like in terms of this coming on and it
the
being
lights
more,
on the right side.
And it being red.
Red lights on the right side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you weren't thinking about anything in particular before that. You were just playing a video game.
Yeah, I was playing a game. I was playing Terraria, which is not a 3D game, and it's not flashy at all. But I was listening to a podcast at the same time. But I can't think. Those are all like some of the most relaxing things for me. Like they make me They get me out of my own head.
Totally. Yeah.
Which could be part of it. Maybe I.
That's probably overthinking it.
Yeah. With the exception of sleep deprivation, I don't think that there's...
Did you sleep today?
Yeah, I napped.
You slept in. Right.
Yeah, so for record,
You got home at midnight or something?
Yeah, I got home at midnight and fell asleep probably at 12:10 or something. With Wonka, he followed me up. He was very awake.
Yes.
And then slept, took my meds, and fell back asleep until 9.
9, yeah, I remember that.
So I definitely got enough sleep, but, it is...
You shifted it a little bit. It's not unprecedented, though, but...
Yeah. But the thing is...
And then you had a decent nap.
And a late nap.
Yeah.
I was asleep. I probably woke up at... Or probably... It took me a while to fall asleep. I probably, because I then had to pee, and that was just an annoying thing that happens because of I have to pee so much.
Right.
I was, and then I woke up at 4:30.
Okay, yeah.
I wish I wasn't up that late, but also,
Yeah, you just shifted it.
It's just how that day was.
So you had enough sleep, but it was shifted later than usual.
Yeah.
But it's not like you never are up that. I mean, it's rare, I guess, that you're up till midnight. But you were out Wednesday night and didn't get home till 9:30 or 10. And
oh God, yeah.
And another night this weekend.
This is not the first time I've done this. For me, it's about if I'm not worried unless I don't get a nap, even if it's a later nap.
Right.
The only thing that concerns me, or the thing that concerns me enough, is if I don't get a nap, even if I'm sleeping in.
Right.
If I don't get a nap, then that's the.
But do you feel worse then, or are you just worried about it more?
I'm worried about it more.
Yeah.
I mean, generally, I feel better if I haven't napped.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm more anxious that I would have a seizure.
Right. It seems like your anxiety level this week has been exceptionally low. I mean, this is the least anxious you have seemed in weeks. But just from my perspective.
I'd say that my vision problems, the nice thing about that is that it doesn't feel like it's getting worse anymore.
Right.
Like, it felt like it was steadily going down until a week or two ago, where it's now just settled into a thing.
So going down meaning worse?
Yeah, well, and the things in my
hands
and vision.
Yeah.
And butt.
That's all just baked in now. Like, it's the same now for a while.
Yeah, it's been the same for a while.
Yeah. Right. So it's just like the new baseline for the moment. Yeah.
That's right.
Huh. Yeah, because for the whole week I haven't heard you say anything like, and there's been no, that's fine. You haven't once told me you were panicking about symptoms or that you thought you were going to have a seizure or anything like that. All week. Are you looking for your phone?
Yeah.
I thought it was on that. On the ottoman bar. Like in the middle-ish?
This is the ottoman, right?
Yes. Yeah, it is.